Understanding the 4 stages of learning can help you to learn and master just about anything. Have you ever gone and done something for the first time? Say it was like, you went skiing, or you sat down and played some drums, or you picked up a guitar or any other instrument. And the first time that you ever did this thing, you had tried it and you were so horrible at it that you said, this isn't for me, and you gave up. And what if I could tell you that that is normal and to be expected? And all you had to do was actually push through the learning experience. And by now you would have mastered it. Hi, I'm Jeff Broomfield, and I'm a quantum hypnotist. And I help people find their purpose, their passion, and their self. And when you know about the 4 stages of learning, then it puts things into perspective for you. Because the 4 stages of learning is unconscious incompetence, then it's conscious incompetence, and then conscious competence, and then unconscious competence. And I'm going to use the metaphor of drumming to explain how this all works. Because in drumming, what we do is we work with something called muscle memory. And so we program each of our limbs in order to do something. And as we program each one, and then we add another and another, and we make this an unconscious competence before we can move on to the next stage. So when you're unconsciously incompetent on something, you just don't know that you're bad, and you have absolutely no idea how bad you are at whatever it is that you're doing. You don't even know that you're doing it wrong. So you might even think that you're good at it. And that is the very bottom level, is unconscious incompetence. And at that level, most of us can't do it unless you've got some kind of transferable skill that helps you. Like if you're playing a wind instrument and you change one instrument for another one, then chances are you're going to have a lot of the basics down already, and you're going to know how to play that other instrument, and you're going to catch on to the second instrument a lot faster than the first one. But the first one, you pick that up, you're just going to suck on it no matter what. And when you do that, a lot of people get scared off and think, oh, that's not meant for me. But in reality, this is how we all are. And we start off with unconscious incompetence, and we don't know what we don't know. And so we just suck at it. And then you find out that, hey, I'm doing this thing, but I suck at it. And then you become consciously incompetent with it. And somewhere along the ways here, you will figure out that you're crappy with this thing, that you suck at it, and you're going to go out and you're going to find somebody else, and they're going to show you what you're doing wrong and help you to understand this is what you should be doing right instead. And when you get to that stage there, that becomes conscious incompetence. You know what you're doing wrong. You know what you should be doing instead. You just can't do that yet. And then when you start working at that, and you're trying to learn a new drum groove, and you sit down and you start playing it, and you have to think about it while you're doing that. And as you think about that, you're consciously competent. So you think about doing it and you learn how to do it, and you become competent at doing it, but you have to think and focus and concentrate on doing it still. And that becomes conscious competence. And then the next level is unconscious competence. That means that you're not even thinking about what you're doing anymore. It's just coming out of you naturally. And people will think that you're just born for this. And quite often that's what it is. We see somebody that's reached this upper level. They've reached unconscious competence, and they can do this thing without even thinking about it. And it looks natural. And so then you see them, you compare yourself when you pick this thing up the first time, you suck, and then you totally discredit all the work that this person has put in to get to where they are today, thinking that you should be able to just step in and do that. And that's not the way that it works. So go back, whatever it is that you think that you'd like to do and you thought you sucked at it, so you gave it up, go back, pick it up again, and start learning it. And as you learn, get somebody else to teach you how to do it the right way. And when that happens, in no time, in like 20 hours or so, you can be competent at something enough to be half decent. And so stick with it, get some training and learn how to do it properly, and then practice. And once you practice that repetition and have somebody there to critique you, to let you know, hey, yeah, you're doing it right. So your practice is doing it over and over and over again until it becomes natural and you don't even have to think about it anymore. So those are the 4 stages of learning. So make sure that you like this video and subscribe to my channel for more great content. Thanks for tuning in. Stay awesome and have a good one.